some fat. Mix it, knead it, let rest or rise.
So in a pan we need to scald some milk. So I got 3/4 cup of milk. I'm going to scald this a little bit before we add more ingredients to it. There will be more ingredients we're going to add to this scalded milk. Just hang on. To our scalded milk, we're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of sugar, 4 teaspoons of salt. Sorry about the blurriness. 1/3 cup of butter. I'm using butter instead of margarine. And 1/3 cup of molasses. We're going to stir this in and get this mixed in. Sorry about the blurriness earlier. I don't know what the deal was. So in a warm bowl, we got 1.5 cups of warm water. To that, we're going to sprinkle over, let me move my spoon. We're going to sprinkle over 2 packages of dry yeast to that. So to this yeast mixture, we're going to stir in our scalded milk mixture. Hopefully it's cooled down enough. Make sure we get all the yumminess out there. To this now, we're going to add 2 cups of whole wheat flour to there. I'm going to add the wheat flour and then I'm going to add the other one. Also going to add 2 cups of white flour. That's basically all-purpose flour. Just going to add that to there. The recipe says to add enough of the remaining flour to make a soft dough before we knead it. And I did add 1 1/4 cup of the whole wheat flour because I am going to do the lighter loaf. So I'm going to get this all mixed up and I'll be right back. Then we are going to place this in a greased bowl, which I did put some olive oil on there. I may put a little bit of olive oil on top. We're going to cover it and let it rise for about an hour or until it's doubled. So now that the dough has risen wonderfully, we're going to punch it down. Yep, and we're going to divide this dough in half. This should make two loaves. I divided the loaves, put them in 2 greased loaf pans. Yeah, the loaf pan isn't as high, as big as I would have wanted. It's not the bigger size loaf pan, it's a smaller size. I think it's an 8 instead of a 9. But now we cover it and let it double in bulk again before we bake. Now we bake for 25 to 30 minutes. And then we'll be cooling it on a rack. And then there will be our whole wheat bread.